Alright, guys. I just wanted to record this quick video about journaling, as I see many of you are doing the same thing uh, that shouldn't be done, which is you're just recording your trades without without thinking ahead. Because what you do is you just record whatever you trade you take, but you cannot really extract the data out of it, right? For example, it's easy to control 20 trades, but when the trade count comes to 1,000, you cannot really do anything with that data. You need to be able to have a way to extract the valuable information from that data. Otherwise, it's just you just recording for nothing. It's just bunch of numbers, writings, and that's it. You cannot really go back and review it and get the important data out of it. Imagine that all companies are collecting your info, but that info by itself doesn't mean anything unless you pull out what's important out of it, you know? For example, if I know my target audience, then I can, shift my marketing towards to that target audience, right? If younger generation is my target, then I can improve my marketing targeting those youngs. So you need to be able to get actionable data out of those recordings. That's why, yes, keeping an Excel is fine, but how to filter them? You need to be able to have a system to filter out those information. What's your win rate on a certain setup? Is it good? Is it bad? Are you fucking it up all the time? So maybe you should stop doing it and you should continue doing more of what works, basically. But if you cannot extract this data out of that journal, you cannot do that yet, right? All we do for journaling is to improve our trading and see our shortfalls, shortcomings, and improve what we do best. So I recommend using external apps like, for example, like trading journals. One of them is Trade Tracker. I just want to Trade Tracker. Okay. Yeah, it takes me to log in for some reason. I don't want to log in. I just want to show you what it can do for you. This is a free app. It's a manual app which gives you all sorts of data. Okay? So please start with this. Get in, log in, start putting your trades inside this. You can attach. I'm gonna do a separate video for this. Well, this is a general video of how to use it online journals. So I'm gonna do a separate video for these. But what it can do for you, it can extract the data, it can show you the daily, weekly, monthly P&Ls, yearly P&Ls, cumulative P&Ls, win rates for certain setups. You can go find the biggest wins, biggest loss easy. You can find the common patterns for the loss. You can improve. So please open an account for this. It's free. I have no affiliation with these. I'm just trying to show you there's another way. Edge sheet. There's a 14-day trial. This is an automated one. If you're more into scalping, this will be much better for you, since it's gonna be a pain in the ass if you're taking 30 trades a day and you need to record them all by one. What it does, for example, it supports all these exchanges here. It gives you how many longs you took, how many shorts you took, and overall your overall performance. It's a rather simple one as compared to the ones that I'm gonna show you. For example, there is Edge Wonk. Basically, there is only one subscription for this. It's 169 per year, but basically you have all sorts of it works with all markets, stocks, FX, options, crypto. You can journal and journal your entries. It works with many devices, and it gives you data like this, like actual performance if you manage your trades, and if you didn't manage your trades, what would be the difference. So maybe you should stop micromanaging. You can backtest your strategies, and it compares to the your performance. But if you didn't manage and let it go, you know, it just gives you a projection of what could have been. There's simulators inside, multiple journals. You can choose from one journal to another journal. You can switch between accounts. You can compare the graphs. It shows you missed trades. You can also take notebook notes like this. What happened? What was your initial plan? What happened after? So it's like a pretty good journal actually, and for a very reasonable price. There is another one called Tradery, which I like very much. Premium is, you can have a free account to try. I suggest you do that. In this one, you can actually, let me see. You can actually see advanced stats. You can filter your trades. You can filter by your trading system. You can set your systems first. You can, you know, what you expect, like I don't know, RSI 50 reset, or EMA bounce, whatever your system is. You can create a few systems that you're trading, and when you're typing in the info, you just put in that system, and you can see the overall performance of that system. Also, there is TraderSync, which is like a super detailed one, which is a bit pricey. It's like $500 a year, but I mean, it just this is as good as it gets. This is the best you can get, really. You can upload your all of them. You can upload your screenshots, but this gives you interactive charts. When you type in the info or you upload the info directly from your exchange, you just extract the info there and then put it in here. It gives you the report. So basically it shows you where you bought it, where you sold it, where you bought it, and it gives you your missing trades, how much you missed, which is valuable data. You have interactive charts. Basically it keeps track of your, you know, intended stop loss, intended TPs, and what could have been if you haven't touched the trade. Also, it gives you overall performance like that, like trade specific analytics. There's a section called mistakes, so you can see which mistakes are repeating, and you can go work on not repeating those. Basically, it gives you commissions, how much you're paying for the commissions, It shows you biggest profit, biggest loss, win ratios, cumulative returns, your overall P&L charts. You can set public profiles, which is not really needed. And you can see the calendar. Which days are you performing better? Which days are you suck? Which days of the week of the month you trade better? Like some statistical information like that. And you can stack your setups next to each other and see the performance difference between the setups. So, I mean, this is the kind of data you want to pull, because these you can see what's going wrong or what's going right. And then you can work on to make it better. Otherwise, just, you know, a simple Excel sheet will not give you that, especially when you're dealing with large chunks of data. Especially finding out mistakes. Is there a common pattern for the mistakes? You're entering too early, you're entering too late. Whatever the reason that, you know, keeps happening, you get stopped out easy. Maybe you should reconsider your stop placements. So these are the ones that I suggest for now. This is a rather simple one, but it's free. Just give it a look. Check what's inside, what data you can get from it, and if you like it, which you will, then you can look at the other ones. Don't just, you know, jump into these and create these accounts. For example, TradingSync gives you, I think, some free, 7 days. Don't start everything on the same day. So give yourself proper time to analyze this. Look at this data. Look at this data. There's setups here. You see which setups you're taking. Double top, gap down, whatever, you know, whatever setup, your position size, asset, win loss, how much you win, how much you lose, is it efficient or not? And you can, you know, filter these out and see the overall performance for each individual setup. You can see potential profits increase if you keep doing what you're doing. You can see which days you suck, which days you're better. You can see overall account performance, and you can see here the setup performance. You see some setups you fuck up so bad, so maybe you just quit taking these and take more of these, which work better. Alright guys, I think this is an enough good enough info for now. Please try them one by one. For example, this guy I think has a 14-day trial. So pick one. Start with the trial. And see how it goes. Have a trade tracker account anyways because it's free. And start journaling your trades here at least to have a better understanding. You can do pretty much whatever you can do in these. Here too, you can give your tags to the trade track. Okay, that was one more, but I think I shared it also about TraderStream, I think, but it's not done yet. I think is it this one? No. Yeah, I'll share the I think it's TradeStream like this. Yeah, TradeStream. No. Okay, I'll share this information later on when I find it. Okay, But the idea is start with the free one, see how it goes, see how much it differentiates. This guy is a little bit pricey. That's why maybe you should just leave it for later, because this is like a super detailed one. But you can start with these Tradery, you know, it's like $20 a month, which is not so bad. This is also like 169 per year, which is almost like 20 something dollars also. So these are like same. Tradery is actually, it has very nice attributes inside, like MEE, MFE, as I said, MAE and MFE. So very valuable data basically. And this is free account, you can just create it now and give it a try. This has no limit for trial, it just have limits on usage. So if you like it, you can go premium, and you can use trade tags, which you can use to basically filter out the setups or mistakes or whatever. You can, for example, if you think that you made a mistake and you mark it as a mistake, so you can, when you filter the mistakes, all your mistaken trades will show up, and you can then filter out the biggest losses, or recurring losses, for example. You can also say too early, too late, something like that, some tags like that, and you can filter those out. You can see how many of those you do in a month, and you can make better. So start with the free. This is also free, this Tradery, this plan. Open these, try these, and then see what the real journaling will bring you. Okay, thanks a lot. Cheers.